Transportation has long borne the brunt of our collective imaginations when it comes to futuristic temptations. If we can't have time travel, then we will do our best to forward ourselves to a future where absolutely anything else that seems even remotely possible becomes a reality. And along the way, why not throw in some ridiculous luxuries that make transportation that much more interesting? It's not all about speed, after all. It's about convenience and style, and sometimes just the novelty of it all. Now that the electric car is no longer a novelty, but already knocking on the mainstream door, even self-driving cars are no longer unimaginably futuristic. Be honest, many of you have enjoyed taking your hands off the wheel in your newest vehicle that isn't self-driving, but does half the work for you while you scarf down a burger, two-handed. And many of you have surely reveled in the blind spot warnings that take the neck-turning and guesswork out of changing lanes or merging onto the freeway. We've been led down the self-driving path gradually to the point that when it does become full-fledged, it won't be much of a shock. Plans are even afoot for rocket rides to outer space as tourists, which makes flying taxis seem so banal. But sometimes it's the little luxuries that are just as important, and our imaginations soar to great new heights here as well. Other times, safety takes precedence, often in a way that challenges our sanity. These offbeat transportation upgrades haven't made it to commercialization, but some of them just might, with a few tweaks. Number 1. The on-demand car wash from the sky. We'll start with the luxury straight away. And no, it's not rain. BMW's 2017 patented drone-powered car wash is designed to be the height of pretentious convenience for the well-to-do with better things to do than schedule a car washing. After all, there are times when your luxury vehicle gets dirty unexpectedly, and that simply won't do. The drone runs a 3D scan of the vehicle, takes that data to create a washing flight path around the vehicle, and then proceeds with pre-washing, washing, waxing, and inspection. There's no need to fuss if you're stuck in traffic and didn't have time for a car wash. The drones would arrive on demand, as that is the way of the world in this decade. Number 2. For safety supreme, Google's sticky bonnet. When Google isn't busy hoarding search engine market share and loads of data, it's apparently working on bizarre inventions that it hopes one day will be as big as the internet itself. The sticky bonnet is designed as a safety precaution for pedestrians. It's an adhesive bonnet that covers the hood of a vehicle in the hopes that a pedestrian hit by said vehicle would stick to it, rather than be thrown from it. It's also a smart bonnet, and we would expect nothing less from Google. The material would be designed to stick only to people. Otherwise, a trip down the road might result in a massive collection of unwanted dust, garbage, insects, or anything else blowing in the wind. The device was patented in May 2016, and we haven't heard anything about it since then. That's likely because it gave way to a newer invention patented in 2015 that Waymo thought might be better, called the softening car. Rather than sticking people to your hood like flypaper, the softening car experiments with body panels that, soften in a collision, with sensors that trigger tension change, such as that used in automatic emergency braking software. Number 3. The wind in your hair. Patented in 2012, inventor Peter Ripley's roof-mounted wind turbine might just ring quite realistic in the dawn of a massive clean energy boom, even if it didn't in 2012. The turbine charges an electric car's battery pack, whether the car is stationary or moving. In 2020, we already saw the advent of roof-mounted solar panels, so why not Ripley's wind turbines? Number 4. The shapeshifting carplane. This one is an ode to Transformers, though with fewer moving parts and far less Hollywood. If flying taxis are scrambling to get out of the gate commercially, how big of a leap of faith is a shape-shifting carplane that hits the road with a boxy, rather unappealing nod to suburbia and takes to the air with much sleeker sports appeal? Courtesy of Toyota, this one was patented in 2014, and some version of it may see the light of day yet. Number 5. The Always Be Prepared vehicle. In 2016, Ford patented a vehicle with an attached, deployable electric motorcycle, because you never know when you'll need both at once. Drive as close to the city center as you can get. Park the car and detach the motorcycle for more urban driving and parking versatility. If the name multimodal passenger transportation apparatus is a mouthful, the idea itself is a lot to take in as well. We respect the clever placement of the motorcycle as the center console of the car, but its widespread attraction is questionable. An Uber might be less hassle. If motorcycles are your passion, it might be better to bet on Harley-Davidson's 2018 patented self-balancing bike, which fits with the current theme of autonomous driving. Number 6. Traveling cinema. In a nod to pandemic social distancing, this one could end up getting revived in a big way. Again, it's Ford, which has been very busy over the years with automotive amenities. Patented in 2017, Ford's theater truck was an add-on installation of a screen, projector, and speakers in the back of a pickup truck. It's not terribly futuristic sounding, nor is it even a wild idea. In fact, it's a brilliant upgrade for a post-drive-in theater time when indoor movie theaters are going bust. But while Ford patented the idea in 2017 and got it approved in 2019, they aren't the only ones to have thought of it, and they won't be the first to realize it either. Mythbusters' Adam Savage designed his own in 2016 for his YouTube show, Tested. His had an inflatable screen built in the bed of a Honda Ridgeline.